Hello there, I'm James Nave,
I'm Allegra Houston.
and welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session.
We've been doing this for well over a year now, every single Saturday. The only Saturday we didn't do it was Christmas Day.
And we're going to do it next Saturday, and the next, and the next, and the next. And if you would like to join us, imaginativestorm.com is where you will find that Zoom link, and you may be wondering, what are we asking you to join? Well, every Saturday morning we gather with a group of writers, and we write for an hour. And
We actually write for quite a lot less than
well,
that.
we
We write
actually
for 10 minutes, but
Yeah,
the whole
but
thing
we
takes
gather
an
for an
hour.
hour. We gather
Yes,
for an
we
hour,
gather
and
for
the
an
whole
hour.
process from beginning to end takes an hour.
Yes.
And we start by showing an image on the screen, and we ask the people on the call to generate words based on that image.
Any words, whatever words pop into there and your mind, because we're going to show you the image in just a moment. So, what we're asking you to do for those 2 minutes, which we will time you, is just simply generate a list of words on a piece of paper, pen and paper, whatever words or short phrases pop into your mind, prompted by that image, or perhaps just prompted by whatever word you just wrote. The words don't have to have anything to do with the image at all, and they don't have to have anything to do with one another.
And you don't have to worry about the 2 minute time because we will do that for you. So here's your image. So after we finish with our 2 minutes, we ask everybody on the call to give us one word from their personal list. So we go around the Zoom room and everybody offers up a word or maybe a phrase, and we jot those words and phrases down. Everybody on the call does the same thing. So we all end up with a community list. So Allegra will now read our community list for you so you'll be able to have it too.
You might like to write the words down as I read them because sometimes it's nice to have just literally formed them with your hand. But we're also going to put them up again when we get to the 10-minute period of writing. So if you don't want to write them down as I read, that's fine too. The picture of the words, the list of words is going to come up again. So here it is. Impending, the birth of the world, sweep dreams, moth to a flame, end of life as we know it, community, immunity, grassroots, tiny totems, insects in amber, firelight flight, homeward bound, aerial acrobatics, evening glow, extraterrestrials, are your wings ready? beings of light, effortless, flickering light, square waves, heartbeat, transformation, global warming, the dawn of him, Eden on fire.
So there's the list we collected this morning.
And the nice thing about that is you can borrow from other people's imagination and not just have to rely on your own. So feel free to use words from that other people have contributed to that list. That's sort of part of the joy of this, is that it is a communal experience, and we give those words to one another as a gift.
And if you look over the list that you have now, you will see interesting combinations that are right in front of you. Allegra, pick one out.
Here,
or I'll
you
pick
go
one
for
out.
it.
Interesting combination might be homeward bound aerial acrobatics. Now, what would be homeward bound aerial acrobatics? Are you excited about coming home and you're doing flips down the driveway? I don't know.
I like
But
square waves heartbeat. I love the
square
idea of
wave
like a
heartbeat,
heartbeat that's
yeah.
spiky, becoming square, what that would look like, what that might mean for the heart that's beating.
Here's another one: effortless community immunity.
That's nice.
The effortless community immunity. I don't know. I think I do know what that might mean.
Or the immunity conferred by effortless community.
There you go.
Anyway, you see
point.
what we're talking about.
You get the point. So when you write, we encourage you to take the 10 minutes that we will time for you and let your imaginative mind do most of the work. And your rational mind also has a role as well.
Well, it will follow along. It will be intrigued and interested in trying to make sense of the aerial acrobatics.
There we go.
Of your imaginative mind.
Community immunity.
Yes, exactly. That's a whole other thing. Anyway, so yes, let your imaginative mind do those aerial acrobatics. Let your rational mind be twirled and swirled and whirled around and try and make sense of it if it wants to try. You can use lots of words from both lists, your personal list and the community list. You could just start with one word and maybe you'll just go off with wherever that takes you and never return to the lists at all. So don't feel that you have to use any or all of the words from the list, but they're fun. Those words are there as toys for your imagination to do its acrobatics with.
So if you're ready, we are, and how about it? Your time begins now. If what you wrote pleases you, we would appreciate it if you would post it on our Imaginative Storm Circle community.
And here's how you do that. So when you get to imaginativestorm.com, this is what it will look like. Let the imaginative storm electrify your writing. As you scroll down, you'll find the Zoom link for the Saturday call, which is at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern time, 5 o'clock in London most of the time, depending on when the clocks change. And as you continue to scroll down, you will find here, post your work on Circle. So click on that. It actually won't won't look like that when you get there. It will look like this when you get there. And up here, there will be a button that asks you to join. It's free. You can join with your Google or Facebook ID or choose a new ID. And once you've joined, you can go over here to the Share Your Writing section. And here you will see Prompt of the Week, Daily Prompts, 10-minute triumphs, and One Last Lunch. You can explore those as you wish. The Prompt of the Week has every prompt that we do on Saturdays. The Daily Prompts is for people to post the writing that they do to the Instagram Daily Prompts. 10-minute triumphs is for you to post any other pieces of writing that you've done in 10 minutes. And that way we can read them and appreciate them. You can also invite anyone that you like to come to the circle and read what you wrote. So let's go to Prompt of the Week. And when you get there, you will find the most recent prompt here up at the top. So, and they're all done by date as well. So here is last week's, and you will see there will be a link to our YouTube. You'll see the image if it's an image or a video, and the community list of words. So what you will do to post your writing is just simply comment, hit comment, post what you wrote here, and then other people like me, for example, can reply to your comment with an appreciation of what you wrote. And then the next person can comment on the original post what they wrote, and so on. And that way you can read what other people wrote to the same prompt, and we can read what you wrote. So there you go.
So thanks for posting on the circle, as well as thank you for coming to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session on Saturday. Maybe you haven't attended. I'm thanking you ahead of time for showing up.
But thanking you for being here.
We would love to have you, and thanks ever so much for doing the work here. And we do have some books and some other offerings at imaginativestorm.com.
Courses for writers. The writer training, you might want to check that out. But please do join us one Saturday for the writing prompt of the week if that's not possible for you. We also have a daily prompt on Instagram. Go to Imaginative Storm and you will find one a day given to you by either Nave or myself.
So thanks again, and we'll catch you the next time.
Thank you. Goodbye.